So, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna kind of lay off you and jump into some other things here, but you know, Jay didn't get a chance to respond to your comments, so that's what we were doing today, is giving him a chance to catch up, because I've already responded to your comments, and yeah, I might have had a little too much Fucanol on Monday with my cough medicine and my red wine there, and I wasn't making hardly any sense, and I apologize. I'm like sitting here going, you can't even keep a rational argument. So let me tell you this story.
Yeah. The story was pretty good.
It was.
Up until the part where you started telling it.
And then I forgot what I was talking about.
And then I forgot what you already forgot. I forgot half the story. The thing that stuck out to me was about the car and whatnot. But no, that was great.
Yeah.
You should send your stories in.
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to write a comment, if you got a good story.
Yeah, you got a good story. I mean, if not, let's talk about the 2% media. I think that we should get back on.
Oh, it's not even 2% anymore.
With talk radio.
Oh,
let's go over that.
Well, you got. Have you tried to listen to, like, Democratic talk radio, like the lefty talk radio?
I would rather stick a shotgun in my mouth and pull the trigger than listen to that.
It's worse than listening to this show, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Just turn on Randy Rhoads for about 30 seconds, and if you don't want to put a gun in your mouth, then something is fucking wrong with you, dude. Something is badly wrong with you.
Well, one guy at our work.
He likes Randy Rhoads.
He loves Randy Rhoads. But then again, he listens to Michael Savage. I can't figure that one out. He must be having a battle going on in his mind.
I think he's a libertarian.
Might be. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was him that was posting all the comments. No, couldn't be. Because if it was, he'd be like, fuck you.
Oh, he would have made himself known by now.
Oh, yeah. I'm be hearing guys, I'm outside.
We didn't invite him on to be I didn't invite him on to be a guest.
Yeah, actually I would too, because that would
any day.
That would be an interesting debate.
That'd be a good debate, and it would take up a whole 2 hours.
At least. And the beating that would probably transcribe during the broadcast would be unimaginable.
Yeah.
Because he'd piss you off or you'd piss him off. Next thing I know, I'd have to get in between you guys and pry you loose with a guitar or something.
Yeah.
Good
point.
So Randy Rhoads, my God, it's. How about the Al Franken show? You ever listen to that? My God.
He doesn't still have that, though.
Yeah, he does.
Isn't he a senator now?
He is, but he still does his show from Washington with Chris Matthews.
Come on, we can't have these politicians.
Yeah, I know.
The guy's doing radio, and he's a senator. He's a joke of a senator. He was a joke of a comedian as well.
Yes, I feel good about everybody.
Oh, yes.
I'm Stuart Smalley, and I'm a faggot.
That wasn't funny.
No.
That was not funny.
No, that wasn't. Actually, one of the better comedians that actually is out on talk radio right now is Dennis Miller.
Oh, man.
I like listening to his show. I mean, yeah, he's one of these 2%ers.
That's my favorite talk radio show.
What, Dennis Miller?
Of all of them.
Yeah, even Michael Savage.
Even better than Savage, because Savage is too serious sometimes. He doesn't talk any sports.
No.
Oh, and we're talking some sports on this segment, too.
Yes.
I don't know what we're going to talk about. Football season is in hiatus.
Well, we could talk about Tiger Woods being a hack.
To heck with him. He's done. Maybe he'll come back in a couple of years once he gets his head screwed on straight.
Maybe we could talk about how great our friend Terry's son is at hockey.
No.
No?
I was thinking more about the Peyton Manning whole thing. I think he's going to end up in San Francisco. I think that's the perfect fit.
Peyton Manning?
San Francisco?
Yeah. They're going to send him to San Francisco.
Well, They're
if there's
scheduled-
anything left of that.
They're supposed to
town.
release him today, and I'm sure I don't know if they did yet.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
can we look that up real quick while we're on the air?
I mean, I guess we could.
Let's give some good. I know you hate sports, but
What, Peyton Manning?
Peyton Manning's out. Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
No.
Patton Manning.
No, that's not the right one. You gotta
Yeah.
AYTON.
AYTO.
This is how much Dave follows sports.
Yeah, I don't. He does, I don't. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I follow politics more than sports.
News for is officially underway, so he has been released.
Yes, that's what it says here.
So go to that USA Today article.
Oh, God, I wouldn't even line my parrot cage with that paper. It's
Well, you know what?
annoying.
There's sports news you can trust. That's about it, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got today.
Yes. And there he is.
He says he hasn't thought about where he's going to play,
No.
but that's going to be the biggest deal.
Yes. Yeah.
According to this source, the Cardinals, the Dolphins, the Jets, the Redskins, they've all been reported as potential suitors. And Kansas City Chiefs and the Niners and the Seahawks were also considered
Yeah.
among teams having interest.
Yes. Yes.
So I say San Francisco. Could you imagine that team with him?
Oh, God. Well,
Do you care?
not really.
I didn't think so. Let's just put it this way. Even with Eli, if Peyton was on that San Fran team this past season, with the team that they took to the NFC Championship game and lost to the Giants,
Yeah.
to little brother Eli, they would have annihilated the Giants had they had anybody other than Alex Smith at quarterback, who is a good quarterback. And
Yeah.
he's gotten better over the years. And who knows, maybe he'll land in Indy. And I don't know. We'll see how that works out for Alex Smith if something like that were to happen.
Yeah.
I kind of have the feeling that Harbaugh is going to stick with Alex Smith probably for at least one more year. But you never know. And then I hear the guys in Denver, the local hack Denver talk guys, Joel Klatt. He was a quarterback.
Yeah.
But him talking about, Denver should go after. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen. Okay.
No, we don't have enough money in our.
They're like, and they're talking about all this great upside, but there's a downside to Peyton Manning, and that's the fact that you don't know how long he's going to last.
Yeah, he is kind of
After
old.
you've had neck surgery, I think, boy, that's
he's kind of an old timer too.
an iffy deal. Yeah, he's 37 years old.
Yeah, I mean, shoot.
His
I
rookie
mean,
year was 98.
I can't even go up the stairs without getting winded, and I'm 33.
So that puts him in. Well, these guys take better care of themselves than me or you do, Dave.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
They have, little training robots at home that,
Yeah,
tell them what to eat, when to eat. They go through some pretty harsh training to keep their bodies
yeah,
in that kind of shape for as
Yep.
many years. And you got guys like Vinny Testaverde playing football until he was he played quarterback in the NFL until he was 41, 42 years old.
yeah. And then you just had what's his face with Green Bay?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Brett Favre or whatever his name is.
Yeah, and then he went
that
to
other
Minnesota.
schmuck down in Miami to play with the Dolphins, and I can't think of who he is.
Oh, Marino.
Marino, yeah.
Oh, see, he's been retired for a decade.
See
So-
how much I pay attention to this stuff. I thought he was still playing when Ace Ventura was filmed.
No, he was. He was
Yeah.
still playing back then.
Yeah. So, but it shows you how much I know. But anyway,
Hard to believe that Dan Marino kissed a man in that movie.
I don't think that was actually a man.
At least they alluded to it.
Yeah, they alluded to
No,
it.
yeah, Finkel and Einhorn were the same.
Yes.
So he did.
So I was like a transgender.
Did you see Jim
That's
Carrey
yeah.
unload a tube of toothpaste?
That's another topic in itself. This whole fascination with this whole transgender crap.
Oh, it's cool to be a fag now.
Yeah, it's like Barry Soetoro.
They're out of the closet. They're here. They're queer, and they're not drinking Coors beer. Remember that in the 80s?
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know, they protested Coors over some gay rights thing.
Yeah.
That just sounds so funny.
Yeah. It's
Gay rights.
Don't you
Now,
have
here's
the,
the
Don't
thing.
you schmucks have the same rights that we all
No,
do?
there's this thing called decency.
Yes.
You know, I don't go out there and have I don't have straight pride marches and
Yes.
rallies.
Yes, and I don't wear.
Celebrating the fact that I'm normal.
And I
These
don't.
guys go out there and celebrate the fact that they're confused and that they're debauched.
Yeah, and I don't wear like leather friggin' shit on and spandex and chaps with my ass cheeks hanging out and little Nazi hats and run around with a little whip and shit. I
don't care
do
what
that.
you say. It's
Yeah.
sexual confusion.
Yeah, it's
It's pervasive. And if you look at any studies that have been done, honest studies,
yeah.
they have a higher suicide rate,
Yes.
homosexuals.
Yes, they do.
And I don't hate homosexuals, although
No.
any moron that listens to this show will
What?
probably automatically come to the conclusion that I'm a hater.
Yes, they
There, I
would
said
say
it
that
for
I'm
ya.
a hater too. One of my best friends is actually gay, or one of them
Yeah?
from high school. Yeah, my buddy Cook. Yeah, he's gay, but
Yeah.
you would never know it.
Is he gay as in happy, or is he a
No,
homo?
as in Liberace.
No, I just don't understand why they have to go be out at the forefront.
I don't
and why they have to
understand that
shout-
either.
They have to shout it out from the hilltop.
I mean, who
Like, look at
friggin'
me,
cares?
I'm over here. Look, we're having Gay Pride Day. Oh, yeah.
I mean, next thing you know, you're gonna have this because it's Obama.
look at me,
said-
everybody.
Yeah.
Pay attention to me. Don't forget about me over here in the corner.
Yeah, and then
Everybody has to know.
yeah, exactly. We really don't give a shit who you're buggering in the bedroom.
I'm not going to sit out there and say, hey, everybody, me and my wife got it on last night. It was great.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
That's-
straight.
Yeah, that's not something we want to
Don't
share.
hate.
Yeah, exactly. And then, this whole...
That's a decency issue, in my opinion. That's so dishonorable.
And then why are you sitting there teaching our children that it's socially acceptable to do this kind of behavior? In elementary school, when
It's
they don't
okay.
even
It's okay.
friggin-
Make your own choice. It's okay. It's okay. You have the freedom to make your own choice. Do you want to be gay? Do you want? Okay. Yeah.
And then the condoms on the
And then they rip
cucumber
little
thing.
boys apart, man. I've noticed this.
Yeah, with the 12th place ribbons, and you can't have competition because it might hurt somebody's feelings that's fat and lazy and stupid and can't play ball. But yet your kid that goes out and plays ball...
You know what? I think fat people have been deprived of their rights way worse.
Than
any
yeah.
homosexual or trans, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, man, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
They have been, fat people in this country are ridiculed,
Yeah.
and it pisses me off that a bunch of shallow-minded,
Yeah.
there's people in my family, and I'm just going to let them remain nameless,
Yes.
that are like, oh, this fat, this is fat, that person's fat.
Yeah.
Fat people, fat people disgust me. Well, you know what? Vain,
Stupid.
egomaniac narcissists like yourself and anybody else who fits that mold, you make me sick. And you disgust me.
Yeah, yeah.
No matter how beautiful on the outside you might be, inside, you're nothing but a raging torrent of
Yeah.
sadness
Yes. Yes, exactly.
and fear.
I know we're using a lot of big words.
Hey, we're a bunch of fearful morons ourselves, so
Yes.
let's just shut up.
Yes, exactly. We're afraid of our own shadows. Yeah, right. Like I said, how many times have I said this on this show? I'm not afraid of you commie street shit vermin, okay? I'm right here. You want to face off with me? I'm right here. Of course, I might take 12 or 13 of you out in the process, but that's another story for another show.
Communists.
Yeah. Yeah. And I am so sick of this whole what they're doing with their kids. Saying that this kind of lifestyle is acceptable.
Oh.
And then well, we'll cover that here in a second because we're going to take a quick break. And with our
yes.
final segment coming up. And then we're going to go on a rant about what they're teaching our kids in school. Little things that Uncle Jay does not know about. And if you have
Hey,
kids...
lay off Uncle Jay, all right?
Yeah, you're
His
right.
mom is a nice lady.
Okay. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's wonderful.
Anybody that had to squeeze Uncle Jay out had to be.